Hi everyone, I'm Margot, your tarot reader, and today we are doing a personal reading for a client representing the sign of Sagittarius and Taurus. Now, as I've got your email, I asked the guys. As a matter of fact, I didn't even ask. They provided to me what to do next. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, we are doing your reading, and we are going to see if anything of what I predicted earlier has or will change. Okay. Sometimes, and it never happens to me as it did with your reading, but sometimes things can change out of the spur of the moment. What I feel that is happening is because eclipse is really involved in our path of changing, especially with the degrees of our planetary stationary. So most likely you are having some type of tell of the end of that. And so this is why this is happening for you. Certain sudden surprises, sudden end or shocking events. Something within that other reading most likely was not meant for you to know at the time. Sometimes when it happens, the energies will tell me automatically to not say what it is I've been predicted. If I predicted something within that reading that was not supposed to be to the client, then most likely your guides put a shot on that as well. Okay, so we are making the second attempt here, and we'll see what happens. Of course, I could always just tell you, email you, or tell you the actual results of the reading. And just of the universe and the heavens, align me with the truth of the past, the present, the future, and the is to come forth. Come on here. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Let's see if the predictions are still the same and or change or align in any other way. So angels of the universe, I thank you and give me the knowledge to perceive and the guides. I ask the guides of come forth. What is it that we need to know when it comes to you? Let I see and let I see. Ancestors, thank you. Okay. I will see you first and then I will see. Okay. They want to play roller coaster with me today. I can see that. So there's someone that is next to you. At this time, I don't feel that it is the Sagittarius, so you of course will let me know who that other person is. He can be a water sign and or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. Okay. Again, it's still the same for the Sagittarius. There's someone very much so involved in his life who is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising female. It's still showing the same. There's a movement and change that is coming in reference to your home environment. As of now, probably in the next 3 weeks, 3 months, and or second half of next year, we see some movement in reference to your home environment. Someone is either moving. The change of the relationship seems to take another phase of your marriage. Okay, whoever this person is that you were dealing in the past, I feel that it can or it is the cause of the relationship. Now, we have not disclosed, you did not disclose who is the person that did the deed in this marriage, you or your spouse. It doesn't matter for me. What matters is when I'm trying to narrow down the cause and the effect of what's coming in, and then I'm sensing other energies. Once the client opens up to me and lets me know exactly what's going on in their energy or in your life, for example, then I discard that and I see forth from that energy moving forward. And sometimes it will let me know other things that I need to know because of those actions. So we definitely see here that you're questioning a lot of things. You're talking to people. I'm not sure who it is you're trusting, if it's a family member or not. I see a water sign female, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, rising. I do not feel that this person is saying things to your best intentions. I just feel that there's some deception going on between that. It can also be if you were seeing someone that it's within a water sign, that person have not been straightforward and honest with you. But either way, there's some kind of deception here going on between you and other people involved, not just your spouse. I feel that there's some disappointment when it comes to your home environment. It's either you or your spouse that when they're in their home, they feel like a desperate need of wanting to escape, not wanting to be there. I'm not sure if he has left or is about to leave the home environment or move out. It's something that this person has been thinking about quite a while. So we'll see his spread next. But it really is overshadowing your last reading. And it's just telling me that you need to probably be more aware of what it is you're going to do as of now, following these few months coming ahead. I feel that you either not accepting the reality of the shift that is coming. Now, with this eclipse that is coming in here in the 19th of November, it's definitely going to be channeling you, your personal endeavors, your health issues, your mental status. But I feel it's the start of the phase, and it will be in that phase for the next year and a half to two, including depending on each person. But with you, now we know what's going to be triggering, which will be your home environment and your relationship status, legal situations coming in hand, which we are looking at in the near future, some type of legal separation, including. As we go into the reading, we'll see if it will be avoided or just simply moving forward. Now, I feel that you could be going through some type of anxiety. Sometimes when we feel like we cannot make decisions, or we don't know which way to look or which way to do, what to do within ourselves, we kind of get tied into our own space, and we feel locked. We feel like we can't breathe. So that could be happening to you if it hasn't already. So if you were not to be able to hear that in the last reading, what I asked you to do was go outside into the nature and just breathe in the nature, breathe in the air, observe the birds, the animals, observe and touch trees, leaves, flowers, connect with the universe barefoot, so they can provide with you some type of healing spiritually and also guide you. You may not get the guidance right there and then, but you will get it within days of that. How do I call that? It's a part of a ritual that I do for clients, so this will help you to do that for you. Just go along with the nature itself, and then have your guides speak to you and to show you what to do when it comes to your personal path. Okay. See, in this marriage, we see that this marriage was always marriage of either convenience. It felt at one point like it was a dream come true. It felt like you were both in love. It felt like you were meant to be together. But for some reason, it was never one-on-one. It was always someone involved in the marriage, whether it was family, friends, and or mistresses, or the other parties involved. Okay. And I felt that also you were lingering into someone else from the past, including, or someone else you were seeing before. I feel that he was in love with you in the beginning of the marriage, or when you got together. I feel that he thought you were someone to be very enlightened, very intelligent, and so your spouse felt lucky at one point. So, and then around the line of the marriage, he felt disappointed, felt lack of interest, and so forth. And then he went along and started to meet people, talk to people, as well as you did. Okay? So, either way, now we are in this point of what's going to happen within your relationship. Well, within your relationship and within your marriage, I feel that eventually it's going to be hard. You're going to be struggling to make things work or be able to forgive yourself and your partner, and vice versa. He will also be feeling in this sense. Um, he will continue to talk to whoever it is he's talking to. He probably already told you, or you found out, and or there was some type of discussion over that, and quote unquote friends only. So I feel that that will continue to happen. Okay, I feel that he cares still in some type of level for you, not as he used to in the beginning. He's not in love as he used to in the beginning either, but he's also having some feelings toward the other person as well. Okay, someone that I feel at one point he also left and then came back around. Okay, I feel that I'm going to see him now, to be more specific on his energy. Thank you, ancestors. I'm not sure if YouTube is now doing, blocking certain videos, or muting certain comments that gives them a heads up. Because it has happened also in other videos of mine on TikTok. So I'm not sure if it's doing that now in personal readings. Okay, I will keep an eye on that, and then I will find other channel ways to get the readings. Okay. Angels of the universe and of the heavens, that I see and that I know. What is it that I need to know for? Okay. Well, he's willing to make some changes in his life, whether they're good or bad for you, we'll see. But he is in the verge of making those changes. I feel that there's been lack of intimacy between you two. I feel that he is blaming you. Whatever he has done, he's blaming you still. He's very much involved with another person. So who is a water sign? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, someone rising female. Okay, we've seen a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius earlier. It can be like a mother or sister and or another person. Okay. He really is thinking of walking away from the marriage. Yep, he's in that phase. And he will. So now we have a direct answer from before. Before it was very hesitant. I felt straight from the beginning what the answer was, but I feel that in this time around, it is just straightforward. He's been hesitant in reference to leaving a relationship, but it seems to me that he's already talking to someone, confiding in someone else. It can be a family member saying, I think it's time. I think I have to just withdraw from this situation. Okay. I'm not sure if you are the actual cause in this time around, but I feel that you're being blamed. Of course, you will let me know, and if you want to overlook, and we'll see. But this is what I'm sensing now. Okay. Yes. He is, I don't want to say madly in love, but he does care for someone else, unfortunately. He does care for someone else, and what he may already know or not, it doesn't matter. But what I see for him here is that he will detach from your relationship, and then soon after that, or if not before the divorce is completely over, he will either move in and or get together with someone else. Okay. I feel that he is taking credit for whatever went good in the marriage, and giving you credit for all the wrong that happened in the relationship, even if he felt it is his excuse and he's sticking by this. um, I feel that unfortunately, you try to work it out before, never forgave each other for the things that were said and done. And he continued to look for that other person that he feels now completes him more than you have. And I feel that that other person, in some type of level, feels the same for him, or makes him seem in that level, in that intuitiveness. Okay. Um, she might be a slightly um, younger than him, but not as young as you. And so he feels that there's more compatibility. I do also feel that this is not a new person, it's someone that has been in and out of his life, or the energy of that person has been renewed to the point where he feels that it's something different, something that is just can't, we can't be a part of, something that we need to just come to be together. Okay. It's an unfortunate situation because you have a life, a marriage, and so far. But it's also a karmic lessons that we have to abide by. And so unfortunately, we either end them good or we either end them bad. And in your situation, I feel that you, because you're my client and you're watching the video, I feel that you need to be more aware of yourself and understand the path that this is going to take for you here in the now. How do you perceive it and accept it and go with it is how you will move forward in your continuous life. So I will ask of you to learn to love yourself more, to self nurture you, and then ask yourself what you want from this point on. Do what you, or what makes the best for you, and not necessarily for that other person. If you're happy, then you will find ways to fix whatever circumstances you're going under. Okay. And if you feel that you want to save this marriage, then have a sit down with this person. I feel that you are still sitting there and waiting for him to make those final decisions, or to decide what it is he's going to do. I feel that you, or when you say things, when you are being pointed against the wall, and you say, okay, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and so you're giving him the heads up of what you're going to do. What I feel is that you need to just within yourself quietly do what you need to do. um I feel that he has more proof over you. I don't know what he's meaning by that. um and so do know that when I say I feel, it is the guides that are speaking to me through either the field, the actual field, the nurturing of the mind and the body and the spirit. So they're either taking me to that place, or telling me, uh, or they're showing me to those places, or they injectedly showing me, feel, making me feel these certain things. So it is not me guess, it is at the actual facts of what either you or the persons are going through, energetically. Okay. So um anyhow, going back to your reading, so I will have to say that prepare yourself for this change. I feel that you already intuitively know that it's coming, and it could have happened suddenly, that something came up, something was discovered, and so therefore it's chaos in your household and in your thoughts and in their thoughts as well. Um, so I feel that he has more people that he can trust or talk to about the situation, someone that he cares for quite a bit, and so he has more hold of the circumstances that are going on in the relationship. Okay. And you're a little bit chaotic and you're a little bit upset, and you, whoever is more verbal or aggressive in the language, if that's happening, please be very cautious. If there are children involved, please, it is what it is, you know what to do. Okay. um hmm let's say something. Okay. So for the Leo, I definitely feel that he is in the cloud nine here with someone else. And so he's just waiting to do some type of legal situation between you and your circumstances. Um, he does not trust you, and he doesn't trust somebody else. It may be related to you, like your mother or something, you know. Um, and he's just not happy in the home environment. I'm not sure. The minute he pulls up in the parking lot, he's already like, oh, here we go again. So I feel that he's just not in the moment here now to say I want to save this anymore. Okay. Okay. So I would say this: start preparing, you know, for whatever happens. Save some money, not from the accounts, you know, cash money, for whatever purpose, you know. I'm sure that he's already doing the same thing. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. If you feel that you're at fault, Taurus, and for a minute there, I was about to say your name. I feel that you need to. Sometimes we do things out of the spur of the moment, like I said, but I feel that maybe the person that you're thinking of is just not the person for you, unfortunately, but it is the person to make you act on your marriage for whatever purpose. Maybe it was in stagnation for a number of years, and so someone comes along to rattle that up, and it's either for you to wake up or the person to wake up and appreciate, or vice versa. It does not mean that when a third party comes in, it is for the person to be with you or with your partner. Not all the time. It is sometimes just a moment of waking up the energies of a relationship. Sometimes, and I've seen it happen a couple of times in my clients, that having a third party come in actually saves that marriage, that union, and they become more unified, stronger than ever before. They come 360 together. Okay, it does happen. Rarely, but it happens. You are a strong person. You can dwell wherever you want to because Taurus is earth. So you don't have to worry about that. You know, you just have to have that strength within you. Okay. There's lack of intimacy between you and your spouse for quite a while, I see. So someone is very much in between you and your spouse. We definitely see that. In between this marriage, there's someone involved, but in their nose. There is that conversation that you hate to have, but it's coming between you and your spouse. That it will make or break. Okay? I see that. Yes. So, and again, it shows similar energies as I did before. We do see the separation between the home environment between you and your spouse. We do see lack of understanding, not want to see you, I hate you, I can't stand you kind of thing between you two. And he will move on from you to this other person who is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now, I do feel that eventually in the past there was a water sign in his life as well, rumbling in there, mingling in there, back and forth. So one of these two women are the ones that he is going to try to give himself a second chance with. And I say two because I feel that he was talking to one and seeing another. Okay? So it's not just one person. when you were so attached to someone else here already. It shows the energy of a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Either way, we do see the distance between you two, and it will be for quite some time. Lack of communication, lack of understanding, and just you go your way and I go my way. We definitely see that coming. What I also see here is that sometime next year, whatever takes place here as of now, before the year is over, something is going to render differently and probably totally different eventually. Like someone files for legal separation, but after a long time after that, we definitely feel if you file, it doesn't go through, or if it goes through, there's going to be some type of renewal. Either he comes back because he fell on any of these mistresses that he have had or have. But we do see him trying to make himself come back around to you eventually, when he has either learned some deep lessons or he is going through some health issues. We do see him going through health issues as of now, November 19 to sometime in the now year and a half, to the point where he might even be hospitalized, or he might have some type of torment history within himself, or he gets a sudden illness. Okay, so when that happens, he will have a turnaround where he will have the need to come back to you, or the need to depend on you for whatever circumstances. But either way, because I sense this, I saw it earlier, not as the way that this is coming out now, but I will say this, that if you have children involved in this relationship, be mindful and respectful and end it amicably. Okay, understand the point of view that he's coming from, and if he does not understand yours, then so be it. That is in his karma. But because you are seeing the reading, you are hearing the reading, then I would ask that you come to a self-nourishing for yourself and self-understanding for yourself at what path you're going to take physically and spiritually, because everything we do physically does and will affect us spiritually, and how we learn our lesson, how we teach our lessons, and how we move forward. The way you decide to walk your path is the way that things will overflow for you eventually. So I ask you to be in a positive outlook. You have not been in that manner for quite some time. I feel that you've been in turmoil, you feeling locked, you feeling pressure, you feel like you cannot escape, and sleepless nights, crying, and all these things. So, and it will continue a bit more, because this is when we detach from karmic relationships, soul contracts, and whatnot, our spirit goes through such change, and our physical does too. So we burst it out in different forms. Okay, and so I feel that this is what's happening in your circumstances. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I go based on how I ask the clients, tell me what has happened from your last reading or your situation at hand, because that way I ask your energy. When the client does tell me their circumstances, that means that you're willing for me to hear your energies overall. Either way, they will speak to me one way or another. So it's just the reading becomes more precise, more intuitively, and so forth. It is what it is. You are opened up to however you wished, and that was what we got. Okay, and so I do not enter into the space of my clients without their acknowledgement and or permission. Okay, I read only what I'm allowed to, and I can say only what I'm allowed to also at times. Okay, angels, let's see. So to him, the relationship is over between you two, because he feels that you were with someone, you betrayed the relationship. I'm not sure where you met this person, if it's from someone from the past or your work environment. But for him, it is something that he does not want any part of when it comes to you. He feels that someone else it's in the marriage besides you, besides him. And he's ready to have a new chapter in his life. He's ready to renew what it is best for him. And I feel that this has been taking a while here. Okay? It's something that was supposed to happen a while back. He stayed in the relationship for whatever reasons. If it's children, it could be children. But I feel that he felt obligated to stay in the relationship. And now for him, it is done and over with. It's very clear. He is ready to start something new. He hasn't been cleared until this happened. I feel that for quite some time, he was getting that urge, that feeling of wanting to be alone or be separated, or whatever it is. Intuitiveness, actions, dreams, whatnot. But now that something came to light, it feels like he's ready. And he's ready, but to move forward with whoever else it is in his life, not you. Okay? And he is also ready to call it quits in the relationship with you, because it has been stagnant, still toxic for quite some time. And for him, clearly he feels that you were not someone to trust. Why he's saying that, only you will know. Okay? Sometimes we do things, but sometimes we do them on the wrong, and the wrong intentions that makes them think otherwise different. Lack of communication goes a long way. Okay, let's see. I feel that you were a bit naive about the situation within your relationship. I feel that you sometimes you took things for granted, or you felt that it's okay, it is what it is. We're here now, tomorrow who knows. So, and that naiveness created what we are in now. Okay, it's very clear that there was always someone in the relationship here, toxic situation. Now, whoever he was seeing was either also married and or in a relationship as well. Okay, whoever you were seeing at one point in this marriage was also with someone else as well, married, and it was a toxic relationship, who he also cheated in the marriage with you and other people. So we're definitely seeing that here. Okay, let me see something. Yes, you are feeling kind of lonely, overshadowed, and wanting some type of healing and understanding of where is this going for. Lack of communication, and I feel that either he's leaving or you're leaving the home environment. Okay. Sometimes when we play things in the naive sector, we get to see the circumstances. Or sometimes when we play the field and we think that we are good, that we're not going to get caught, whatever it is, it catches us. It catches us out of the spur of the moment. And I feel that this is what happened between you two. But for the moment, I do feel that however your emotions been for quite a while, I feel that what you need to do is, I feel that what you need to do is take a breather, get a book, write down, what are my actions, what am I benefiting from myself, from this person, from whatever it is, and what's my next step. Okay, to be ahead of what's coming. It's what I'm sensing here. I feel that you're hurt, but you still want to give this person a chance, or you still want to see if he will want to stay in the relationship, and you still feel that you can find ways to recuperate certain things. And I feel that you've done that before, and it's not going to work this time around, I have to say. Yeah. So we definitely see him, your spouse, with that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun rising. This person wants you to divorce, and she wants to marry him as well. However that works, whether it's now in the present or in the past. Yeah, he is not trying to dissolve the family sector between you in the point of, let's say, children. If children are involved, he does not want the children to be going through all this turmoil. And so this is why he stayed in the marriage and neglected or broke up with whoever it was that came back around. Is what I'm sensing here. Okay. Yeah. So to him, the relationship, the marriage has been very overwhelming for him at one point. And I feel that just not physically, but also emotionally and also spiritually. And so he does not desire to be in those status anymore. He feels that the best thing would be just to call it quits. Okay, he has been waiting for quite a while to do it at the right time, but something happened that it stirred up the emotions, and so therefore he's ready to take that step. It's what I'm seeing here. Okay. I feel that he is offering you a bargain or a solution to whatever's going on between you two. And from there, you will decide what to do. He tells you something like, for example, I do love you. You're a good parent, or whatever it is. He gives you credit for something that it has been in the marriage. But he's giving you that credit to show mercy, in other words. You know, it's how I feel. Like, I will give you this because of this, you know, like that, like a pity credit kind of thing. He understands, or he's trying to be understanding, but at the same time, he's just being, what's the word I'm saying? Like a two-faced. You know, when you tell someone, listen, I love you, but I just feel that we run our course and we see things different. We want things different. And I'm sorry, but I love you still, but this. So that to me is like, are you kidding me? Just straightforward. You're say what it is. You're not in love. You move forward. You love someone else and so forth, you know. But pity, affection is what I'm sensing. Not being straightforward and honest with you. Yes, I feel that you're going to have arguments, fights still with this person in reference to property and or money and things like that. Okay, it's what I'm sensing here. Why to see something else? Okay. Yeah, so we do know that someone from the past is still there. See, at one point, this relationship, this marriage was very abundant to him. He loved coming home to at one point. But all of a sudden, things just took turn for the worse. Is what I'm sensing here. It's almost like a deception came through to him, and that made him just not want to continue to work in the relationship. Okay. Yeah. Lack of communication, lack of understanding. I'm not sure who had some type of sexual transmitted disease also is what I'm finding. Yeah. I feel that he is saying, I have to protect myself. I feel like I have to watch what I do, where I go, not share my phone. I'm not sure if you're doing this to him or he's doing this to you or vice versa, but this is what I'm sensing here. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot in this relationship. He was overburdened by it. And deep down, I feel that you were also in that same phase. So whatever made you stay for as long as you did, it was a long 3 months, 6 months, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it was. it still was a long way to go. And you just couldn't carry those burdens anymore, as well as he couldn't either. And you couldn't understand each other when you talked, uh, or lack of communication between you two. So I do feel that between you and him, it was a spiritual connection still, but that's not enough to keep a relationship and or a marriage. Okay. And so deep down, you both fell apart and grew apart. Okay. A lot of cheating, betrayals, and to him at one point, doing what he was doing, he was successful at it. But it came to the point where love was more important to him now. And it could be because, you know, his face is changing, his energy is changing as well. So he needs more of that. But we definitely feel that um, he has admiration to you, towards you, in a certain degree. But also he lingers for somebody else as well. Now, I did see earlier in the other reading, as I just saw it now, that in his energy, there's some kind of loss of another person. It feels to me as a woman energy. I'm not sure how that falls, if he's losing or just recently lost a mother type figure, grandmother figure, or if that person is passed, it is the energy of that person coming in. Okay, let's see. What else can I give advice to my client? Angels of the Heaven and Earth, thank you. I feel like you feel like your world is coming into, you know what I mean, falling apart. And I feel that when you should be happy, you're not happy. You hope for something, but that is just not there. There's a lot of pain and grief, lack of wanting to be out in public, lack of wanting to be seen, not spending enough time, not paying attention to either your children, not wanting to date, not wanting to see. I feel that someone keeps reaching out for you, whoever this person is. I'm not sure who that person is in your life. You probably found something out, or he did on you, like a text, an email, whatever it may be. But I definitely see that. I'm not sure who is going through pounding headaches. I'm sensing pounding headaches at this time. I want to say be cautious, because it might just, you know, take a toll on your health. Okay, we do see the family issues coming in here, dividing the family. There was a betrayal. Whoever, you or him, I don't know, and I don't care. You are my client, so as for that, I would say you come first, as always. But because of a betrayal, either from the most recent or past, and or both of them, it just got to the point where I'm not willing to share, I'm not willing to give, I'm not willing to adjust, and someone is just locked in themselves of trying to do anything. Okay, lying, deceiving is what I'm sensing here. Okay, someone is still not straightforward and honest. I'm not sure if it's you or him, or both, but someone is still not wanting to be honest with what has taken place in this relationship. So instead, they rather just say we're done and over with. Okay. So I will close it at that. I feel that for now, if there's anything else that I can do for you, you will let me know. Unfortunately, my energy is very intense, so I feel that you are in that phase at this time. I could go on and on and on with this reading, but I do have other clients to attend at this time, and unfortunately, with your energy, you let me know once you get the reading, and if there's anything else that I can do for you. I need you to have some type of cleansing to restore your energy, because you're all over the place for me at this time. Okay, Do you know the other person? Whoever he's been talking to? Okay. Who is this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female? Can be mother figure, yours or his. We do see someone leaving the home environment. I can tell you that now, as of now, within the next 3 months, or as of now, within next year. Okay? Surprising allegations between you two. Thinking of someone else, either you or him. Yeah, we definitely see him moving toward another person and not you. Okay? Ending the marriage and then starting something with someone else. You're still stuck on someone from the past, sweetie? Okay. When God closes one door, another opens. Okay? I feel that you're going to be blocked here for quite some time. So you're going to have just continue to communicate with me. I'm here to help you in any way that I can. I feel that you're having a lot of blockage as you are right now, conflicted and not knowing what to do in reference to overall energies within your marriage and also personally within yourself. Okay? With yourself and or not necessarily your spouse, because I also saw another person in the environment. It shows me another person that you've been thinking about as well. Okay? So we are going to leave that for now. I hope that this was help. Again, I am Margot, your tarot reader. If you are interested, anybody that is watching today, email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook, Margot, your tarot reader. For you, my client, I thank you very much for choosing me to help you and guide you in the best way possible when it comes to the physical and or spiritual path. Please restore yourself, nurture yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay? And we'll be in touch. Thank you.